It's another beautiful day. Good morning. Hello. I'm Kelvin Hagan, and I'm here with the Agape Morning Prayer for this wonderful Monday morning here during the Holy Day season of 2024. 2024 is going to be coming to an end soon. Wow. Been a heck of a year, and I expect 2025 is going to be a heck of a year as well. So, hi, if you're just chiming in, please say hi over here. You're welcome to put in where you're from if you like. Hi there, Cherie. You can put in your prayer requests. Remember, we do affirmative prayer, so affirm what your life is, what you want it to be, what you envision. Feel it. Feel it. So put your prayer requests in. I'll be going over all of those later today, a little bit during the time here on Facebook as well. Good morning, Colleen, San Pedro, Portia, coming in from Oregon, Nicole. Hi there. Yay. Thank you. So, I'm doing my book club, and this week I'm going to be doing my book club from Utah. I'm going to take a little bit of a break out of my time there visiting family to read another chapter of the book. And the book I'm reading is this thing called Life by Ernest Holmes. And I like that, since my term for God is life, and it kind of makes sense. Hello, Mana. How you doing from Georgia? Continued feeling it, Lucy. Hello, yes. Okay. So nice to have everybody here. Hi, Kat, here in LA. Good to have everybody here. So this, what I'm going to be reading today, is something that was in the last chapter we read in the book club last Thursday, and it just really caught my eye, and I really loved it. And I titled this prayer time with it. Does it make any difference how long a room has been dark? I really like that. Does it make any difference how long a room has been dark? Think about that. Hi, Dorothy, Cynthia. Hello. Praying for divine. We had somebody. Divine peace. Praying, knowing divine peace. I know divine peace. I live divine peace. Joan, hello. Okay. Hi, Sally, Annette, Suzanne, Calistoga. Hello. Altadena. Yes, Annette. Divine property closing. It is only the divine, because it is all one, right? Okay. Good morning, Majestic Redwoods in Humboldt County, California. Nice, Sheila. Ooh, so pretty up there. I'm going to be going up to the Sequoia Redwoods at the start of the new year for a few days. I'm looking forward to it. Hello, Marianne from Twain Harte. Christy, Sacramento. Deborah, San Francisco. Teresa from Accra, Ghana. Nice. Worldwide. Hi, Tracy. So I'm sitting here. My name is Kelvin Hagan. I'm an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. And I like to remind folks, particularly during this holiday season, you are never alone. And as a practitioner, I'm available to be reached out almost at any moment. Call me on Facebook, call me on my phone, send me a message. You can go to my website, practitionerkelvinhagan.com, and you can look me up, as well as other practitioners that are available at Agape in the prayer line. You can go to agapepractitioners.com, and you can look up a lot of practitioners and see one. And maybe something you need to talk to as you're spending time with your loving family. We know these can be stressful times as well. So I want to remind you, you are not only not alone because you are part of the oneness of all things, but you are not alone because there are people available to be here with you through any kind of times of stress. And as much as it's a beautiful thing to be with family, let's face it, I don't know too many people that don't get a little stressed and have a little friction when they get together with family as well. And I want to remind you is that even that friction, though, these are lessons for you. It's happening for you, not to you. It gives you an opportunity for you to practice your practice, your God is good, and everything is working for the greater good. I know, sometimes it don't feel that way. I certainly feel that. Sometimes you need to step away and take a few breaths and recenter yourself and then come back in. Sometimes even that, the act of walking away and taking a few breaths, can sometimes cause some friction among other families. You know, I'm blessed right now that my family now understands that when I walk away to take a breath, I'm doing it for me so that I can respond instead of react. I like to think if I'm responding, I'm coming from love, and if I'm reacting, I'm coming from fear, doubt, worry. All that crap is just prayers for what we don't want. So, I picked a spot in this book that's pretty darn cool. We got a nice group of people here. Hi, Kendra from Georgia, Celeste, Larissa. Nice to have you here. Today I pray that the God of the universe brings everything in proper alignment for my move from Missouri to Texas this week. Knowing, Hazel, that everything is in proper alignment and everything that's taking place is working for you and your greatest good. Have a blessed travels and have a wonderful move. Good morning, Peggy. Hello, Beth. Utah, Park City. Nice. Nice. It's so beautiful up there. A little bit of heaven on earth. Hi, Candace. Dolores. Good morning. Cici, buenos dias. Awesome. Dorcas tuning in from Las Vegas. Libby, good morning. Trudy, these messages later. It's such a blessing to be here. Now, if you have this book, this is in The Thing Called Life by Ernest Holmes. Now, This Thing Called You is the book of the month this month at Agape, it turns out, which is just sort of coincidental that they're so close in title. But this is This Thing Called Life. I'm reading it every Thursday. We read a chapter, and we talk about a chapter. We get some wonderful discussions. Love to have you join us. You can find that on my Facebook page if you like. So, I'm going to read this. This starts on page 21 here. It's in chapter, I believe it's chapter 3, if I'm not mistaken. Yes? Okay. And I titled this, Does It Make Any Difference How Long a Room Has Been Dark? Okay? So, I really like that thought. Does it make any difference how long a room has been dark? You are using the law of life every time you think. No matter how long you may have been using it wrongly in your ignorance, the very day, that hour, yes, that very moment, you begin to use this power rightly, the effects of having used it wrongly will pass from your existence. Does it make any difference how long a room has been dark when you introduce a light? How long the earth has been parched when refreshing rains come to bring new life, a new seed time, a new harvest to the fields? This is where faith plays its greatest role. Without faith, it is impossible for one to do their best or get the most out of life. This does not mean faith in the personality only, but faith in the ocean of life itself. No one has ever found a substitute for this faith. Faith in the self is an isolated being automatically cuts us off from the mainstream of life. I have never yet known a man whose faith in himself, just as an individual or as a person, was great enough to meet the issues of life. I have met many who have tried this, but as yet I have never seen that it proved successful. There is something about our very nature that demands a constant communion with the invisible. Because life is in you, then the truth is in you, and the Spirit is in you, and the power is in you. If you will wait on this power, this truth, and this light, if you will wait on, not wait for, if you will wait on this power, this truth, this light, they will guide you. One of the greatest things you can do is to learn to wait on the God power within you. Having felt the presence of this divine reality, we are next privileged to use the law of its being. Begin right now by saying, I know the Spirit goes before me and makes perfect, plain, direct, and immediate my way. I rest in calm peace and in absolute certainty that all the good there is devoted to my well-being. I know this is the truth about everyone. I view myself as part of the divine union of all things. Therefore, I know that I am one with every person, every event, every situation that arises in my experience. I know that I bring forth from all persons and events which I contact the best that is in them. I know that I give back the best that is in me. Oh, powerful page. Powerful page. So, with that, does it make any difference how long a room has been dark? Yes, sometimes when you walk into a room and, well, the light's been off in there for months, maybe years. What's going to happen when you turn on that light? Boom! The room is lit. So it doesn't matter how long you've been malpracticing, not practicing, not being aware, walking blindly through life. It doesn't matter. As soon as you're aware, that other time goes away. There is no hold time on karma. There is no time that, well, we had 10 years of misery, so it's going to take 20 years to be happy. I mean, I hear all this ridiculous noise about the amount of time it takes to shift, to change. And sometimes, too, in my life, the shift doesn't happen right away. But I know it can. And many shifts take place. I had something happen last night in my life with family that really gave me an opportunity to reflect on where I've made changes in my life. And that even as the room felt filled with darkness, I allowed myself to stay in the light and to shine that light. And you know where I shined that light that was the most important? It wasn't on everybody else. It was on myself, from within. So I want you to remember, it does not make any difference how long a room has been dark when you introduce a light. It doesn't. It doesn't. We don't have to suffer the pains of karma for a certain amount of time just because we felt the pain of our misalignment. Some call that the sin. When we that the only sin there is being unconscious of our connection to the oneness, our separation, our perceived separation from God, from life. Okay, so let's pray. I am grateful. I am grateful this morning. I woke up. I got to hit the snooze button, cuddle up to my kitty a little bit longer. I'm grateful this morning that I woke up. Period. I'm grateful that I get to have another day. I'm grateful that I get to sit in the backyard here by the majestic tree. The tree filled with life above me. I hear birds, I hear squirrels, I hear everything up above me every time I sit under here. I am never alone. I am grateful for all the things taking place in my life. I am so grateful to have my son back from university. I'm so grateful that I'm going to be able to spend Christmas with my boys. I am grateful for the love of family. I am grateful for the challenges in my life. And I am super grateful for the challenges that take place now that allow me to see how I have grown. They're out shopping for their holiday gifts. But what I see when I walk around right now is people have this underlying little bit of joy as they're carrying the Christ or whatever other holiday this time of year is so filled with them that they have within them. I see joy on people's faces. I see the joy of expectation on children's faces. It's there. This time of universal knowing that love is. I am grateful for it all, knowing that I'm really only grateful for one thing. What I am grateful for is lifing. And life is lifing as everything. As every grain of sand that is on the beach. As every star that is twinkling in the sky. As every cloud. As every bird. As every being. As every piece of fruit on the trees. As every blade of grass. Oh, if it is God. And there is no spot that God is not. No spot. The only separation there is, the only thing that ever feels like God's not there is when we don't see it and we choose to not see it. It's a choice. Lifing is the only thing taking place. It is happening so beautifully everywhere. If you have any doubt, look deep into a rose or any flower. Look close at a leaf or a blade of grass. Look into the eyes. Really look into the eyes of another person. No. Yes, that is God too. Because if everything is God, I get to be God too. And you get to be God. I am the living, breathing, loving life of God right here, right now. I get to radiate out to the world as Kelvin. I am being by meing. And that's the same for you. You are being by meing. Be the best you can be. Look down inside yourself and see who is there. Allow that person out and into expression. Because that person has something to offer the world that nobody, nothing else, anywhere can offer. Because there is only one you. It's like there is only one me. I am the beautiful, loving life of God. You are the beautiful, loving life of God. Ah, feel it. Feel it with every breath. So as we move through this holy day season, as we move through not denying, not running out, not running away, not pretending that there are things that are taking place that are uncomfortable. I'm aware there is disease in the bodies of some people out here in the world. I am aware that there is violence taking place in many corners of this world. But I know, and my faith lets me know, that I am the light. So where I see the darkness, I see the light, because I know that we are all the light. So as I bring forth and call forth peace in every corner of the world, as I call forth love in every corner of the world and beyond, as I call forth perfect health, knowing that each and every journey that each and every one of us is happening in the perfect body of God, because that's all there is. Knowing that each and everything taking place everywhere is taking place for what I get in this world. So I know that even as I occasionally walk into a darkened room, I know that I can turn on that light. And sometimes the way I turn on that light is I am shining that light as me. We are shining that light as we. So as I look around the world, and I call forth the peace from within each individual life of God that is taking place everywhere, I know that where these people are, God is also. I'm getting the gift of a tickle in my nose. I thought I had a sneeze, but sometimes they come to slow you down, and then they don't happen. So today, as I look out at the world, as I look out in this holy season, in so many ways, in so many corners of the world, as I look out and I reflect the love that I feel for the world, as I look out and know that where you are, God is. So as I know this about myself, and I know this about you, I know this about every creature in this world, that all the creatures of the wilds and all the domesticated creatures, they are all held in this wonderful, warm light of God as God. So when I look in the eyes of my cat, it is a beautiful thing to know that the eyes of God are looking back. So I see and I know this perfection that doesn't always look perfect to my human eyes. My human lies. Oh, that was an interesting slip. My human lies. Yes, things don't always look perfect to my human lies. But the fact is, perfection is taking place because God is here now. So let's hold this peace and love that we want to see in the world. Let's hold it. Let's radiate it. And let it be known. Let it be known that there is peace. There is love. And it is happening when? Now. Right now. I give great thanks for all the things taking place. I give thanks for all the truth. I give thanks for the pieces of God that are everywhere together as one whole, life, and I give thanks to the love and the grace that I get to live as meing. I am a human being. And then I let it go. I let it go into the big love, the big expression, the big lifing. I let it go. I release it. I release it with all expectations, and I release it and accept. The truth is that my releasing, my suspending my grip allows it to come back to me. So knowing this to be the truth, I let it go. I let it go. I release it. And I open myself up to the rewards and the gifts and the lessons of loving life. I let it go. And so it is. Amen. The garbage trucks are taking my garbage thoughts away. Yes, they are. I love that. I love it. And you know what? When the garbage trucks, remember when I first started doing that here, the garbage trucks came the first time, I was kind of like, oh my God. I had this moment of maybe I should pause. And then I'm like, that's just lifing behind me. Taking the garbage away. Recycling the recycling. Whichever can they took. It's moving on to its next best. Gotta love God and the removal of garbage. You're welcome, Katie. Yes. As lifing takes away the garbage. And garbage isn't necessarily something that is garbage to everybody. But my garbage, I let it go. I let go of the garbage. Knowing it has already served me. It's not serving me anymore. Lucky man, my farm doesn't have trash service. We got to pack it out. Oh, I get that. That's like it is up in the mountains at my cabin. Alon, thank you. I try to bring some joy to myself as I'm bringing it to everybody else. Thank you very much. Yes, receive prayer. Let go. Yes, Marilyn. Keisha, you're welcome. Marissa, I appreciate you as well, and you are welcome. Looks like got a typo in there. That's it. So funny. My name Kelwin, right? Spell check always wants to change that W to a V. I managed to get that stopped in my computer, so when I type my own name, it actually pulls Kelwin up now. But I think it's so funny. I just have one of those names that it will always try to correct. Also, guys, I will be here for the noon meditation today, so please join me for that, 12 o'clock Pacific time. On Thursday night at 6:30, I plan to do my book club. It's going to be a little interesting because I'm going to be traveling with family to Utah, but I'm going to figure out a way to take some time out and read a chapter and enjoy that. So if you want to join me for the book club, you can go to my Facebook page. I'm Kelwin Hagan, and look me up. And the pin to the top post is there. Let go of the garbage. That's right. So please join me. And also, Agape over the holiday season, there's a lot of things to help serve you. You got the prayer line there. You can call me for prayer as well. Please, if you're local, anywhere near LA, show up at Agape on Sunday. It is so powerful. And the more people that come, the more love there is, the more powerful it feels. Show up. Just come on in. So it's a little drive across town. I know that can be trying, and sometimes it's so easy just to sit back where we are, put our head up on a pillow, and just stay home. But it's worth it. It's time to go back out into the world. So, I love you all. I'm available. I like to say I am here for we, As an agape licensed spiritual practitioner, I am here for we. So, you need to talk? You need a prayer? Call me. I'll answer. I love you. I love you all. I love each and every one of you. And I'm so grateful and thankful to have you in my life on these Monday mornings when I get to share this time here. Peace. I love you.